Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The music to get you warmed up, things to talk about, things to do. Get fired up about what's coming in our future. So let's get right into it tonight. We've got a lot to do. Here's our Brains Trust, been doing stuff all day. See that two at the bottom in the middle? They're our hosts for the Christmas party. So if you're in Vegas for the event on Saturday, you will be catching up with Ms. Amanda and Mr. Brent afterwards at the Christmas party. And if you're not, well, we don't care. We'll be talking about you.
Be there or be square.
So, our sponsors, as usual, Skippy Pest Control, Easy Shopping Cards, and Loveday Vehicle Lubricants. I had to buy some more oil off Dougie just the other day. And a couple of new ones, Enzo's in Adelaide and Marketive Minds in Brisbane. They do some online advertising for different businesses, and we'll be using them in the coming weeks. Just to get this out of the way, we are expressing our view as affiliates only. We do not represent the company, but we would like to think that we've worked out some things that the company hasn't worked out yet. Gold is a 5,000-year-old medium of exchange. Now, I don't know anything else that you can do that will get you that sort of history. Is there anything else that you need to know about what we're talking about tonight? We're talking about gold and how to use it to move out of the debt system and into the cash system. Now, when I say cash system, I don't mean fiat money. So this presentation is built around Karatbars International. They've been around since 2011 in Stuttgart, Germany, and since then they've expanded into about 140 countries, and there's around about 750,000 partners, and it's rapidly growing. If our team is anywhere near an indication of what's happening in the rest of the world, look out. The global offices are spread around a fair bit. There's none in America yet, but I believe there will be an office in Miami, Florida very, very soon, so that there is an office in the Americas, and I think they've just launched one in Colombia. Not sure, but I think that's true. Dr. Harold Seitz is our founder. He came up with the idea before the 2008 crisis and decided that he would propose it to the German government. They sent him off on his bike to go home, and so he decided he would do it on his own. Now, I suspect there's a number of people in the German government that are fairly disappointed that they did that, because our friend Dr. Seitz now has a massive organisation built with gold as a currency. The mission is to bring pure gold to all the people to prevent debts, so we get out of the debt cycle. The money that you hold today, the fiat currency, is all built on debt, and we're moving into the gold-backed payment system. And that's because we see the light. 2,800 years ago, it was the mainstream currency for trading. The Persians put it together in the 6th century and minted lots of coins. And in 1873, the USA established what they called the gold standard. And that means that the dollar bill had printed on it it was payable in gold coin to the bearer on demand. Now, isn't that an interesting concept, that the money was actually backed by something, unlike today? In 1971, Richard Nixon cancelled the direct convertibility, so he removed us from the gold standard. In fact, the wording he used was, "I have instructed the head of Treasury to temporarily suspend the gold standard." That's what happens when you temporarily suspend the gold standard. The major countries in the world that have done that all have had exactly the same thing happen. They plummet in value. Gold, however, maintains its purchasing power. This is the buying power of $100 from 1970 all the way out to 2018. So what you had and could buy for $100 in 1970, you need nearly $700 today to do the same thing. This is what happens to the cash you save in the bank as the governments print more money. Your currency devalues at a rate of knots. There is no other way to describe it. The more money they print, the less you can do with the money you have. Gold, on the other hand, has maintained its purchasing value. So from 1920 until 2019, you can see that 1 kilo of gold will buy you a top-of-the-line Ford. There is nothing else you need to worry about, understanding that if you have gold, you have purchasing power. This is what our folding notes used to look like, and this is what has happened to us over 20 years. What you used to buy with $20 has reduced by 54% in 20 years. So yes, that's a real number. I've Googled that. That's where I got 54.28% from. This is an adjusted figure, but it does not take into account a number of other key things which make that even worse. They're talking about factors in the US and Europe now, where that amount over 20 years is somewhere around 30% worse than that. So a number of these experts recommend gold. Mr. Greenspan used to be head of the Federal Reserve and is now promoting that people should buy gold. Robert Kiyosaki also talks about owning physical gold. But something happened in 2008. We got Bitcoin. And the interesting thing is not that it's Bitcoin, but that it's built on a blockchain. Blockchain is going to revolutionize your life. Make no mistake, blockchain will permeate every piece of business we do in the world. So the majority of people in the world have no bank accounts, but they have a mobile phone. Using the Karatbars solution, they can take part in business globally just with a phone. This is the Karatbars universe. Karat Pay lets you pay online or with your phone using gold. Karat Gold was founded in Singapore in 2015, and that we'll talk more about that later, about the creation and distribution of cash gold. KaratNet, that's our blockchain. It is unique, it is proprietary, and the company owns it. Pay Merchant System lets you pay with cryptocurrency, gold, or cash. You decide how you want to pay. The merchant decides how they want to receive it. WIM Laptop is an encrypted data system, fully encrypted and linked to the Impulse K1 phone, also encrypted with voice over blockchain. You can do all of your banking on those two devices without any fear that someone's going to steal your username and password. The cash exchange machine, a great way to walk up to the machine with a barcode on your phone and get some gold out. And KaratBit, which is our own proprietary exchange. All of those things you see on the screen there are interactive with each other. Nothing is out on its own as a standalone if you want it to be part of the universe. You can take the phone and use it as a phone. You can take the laptop and use it as a laptop. You can take any part of that if you choose to and make it standalone, but it's not designed to be like that. So this is the cash gold. This is how you buy it. You can buy it in cards with the gold embedded, or you can have the notes. The K Merchant System, it runs on a terminal. It's pretty user-friendly. The merchant decides how much money they want. You get to choose how you pay for it, and that QR code in the corner there decides what you can. You just scan it and away it goes, does its own thing. In December On the 15th, Central European time, the IPO documents will be available. Now, please understand that December 15th in Europe is December 16th in Australia, because we're that much better than that. Just hold your horses. If you haven't seen it by the end of the 15th, wait a few hours, you'll get it on the 16th, because we're ahead of everybody according to the dateline. There are three major benefits that we see of having a Karatbars account. Number one, you can start saving physical gold in small increments. And if you do any listening to podcasts about what's coming down the road at us in the economy, you'll know why that's important. Karatbars International puts you in a position to build a business from home. And I know that's true because that's what we've done. There are also significant tax advantages if you are an employee to owning a home-based business.
The KBC is available as a free bonus until the 15th of December, so that's Sunday. Now that's 15th of December, midnight, European time, so it is actually about 8 a.m. Monday morning for us. But just so that you don't leave it to the last moment, or your team doesn't leave it to the last moment, you have the next couple of days, rather than leave it till Saturday or Sunday, when typically a lot of people do. Let's have a look at the different packs. Cost in euros will be on the left, and then the AU dollar amount, Australian, how much gold you get, how many KCB coins you actually get in the pack, then how many free coins you'll receive, and what the gold value in terms of grams is worth. And the reason that the right-hand column is important is that Karatbars has guaranteed a swap rate of 75 coins for 1 gram of gold. Let's have a look at what we see here. 150 euros is the smallest package we can get. You will get some gold, 0.2 grams. You'll get 1,071 coins and another 537. So that makes 1,608 coins in total. And you can swap that for, if every 75 coins is worth a gram, then that in January, which is literally only a few weeks away, is 21 grams of gold. Looking at the next pack, well, actually it's not the next pack. I've just taken a selection. So you can do similar maths on each of these. So the 750 euro pack is the silver pack, 2.1 grams of gold, 5,357 plus 3,000, it's about 9,000 coins, 9,108, which is worth 121 grams of gold in January. So if you work out what a gram of gold is worth and multiply 121 by a gram of gold, let's pick 50, nice conservative number. 50 times 121 is a lot more than what you outlaid of 750 euros. That's why this is such a good deal. 1,700 pack will give you gold status, 4.3 grams, 12,000 plus 10,000. It's about 23,000 coins in total, and you can swap it out for 307 grams in January. Even if you just swapped enough of the coins to cover your initial outlay of 1,700 euros and then kept the rest of the coins, then you're at zero loss. 3,000 pack is 4,900 in Australian dollars, 8.7 grams, and you get 45,000 coins there, 600 grams in January 2020. Now that gold, that second column, you can actually reinvest in another pack, because all of those coins and gold will come into your affiliate back office immediately. So I had a lady the other day, she bought a silver, so the 750 pack, the second row down, she had 2.1 grams of gold. She only needed to buy 1 more gram, and she had a bronze pack, which is worth 3 grams. So she was utilizing every piece that she'd been that she'd got in that package. And of course, if you've got a 3,000 pack and you've got 8.7 grams, that's nearly well, it's more than 3 of the 750 packs or 2 of the 1700 packs. So you can reinvest that gold straight away into more coins, which obviously then you can translate and transfer back into gold in January 2020. Really interesting maths there. So the 10,000 pack has been another great pack, 43.5 grams of gold. It's about 143,000 coins there, which again, if you multiply 1,906 grams of gold by the 50 grams that 50 euros that it's worth, it far outweighs the 10,000 euros that you put in. Very interesting maths. So good deals, and they are only available to the 15th. So if you or your team want to do something, it's now countdown. Let's have a look at how we do this. You talk to someone. Do you believe in saving money for the future? Yes or no? Have you started to save in gold? Yes or no? If I could show you how to earn free gold, would you like to learn more? Yes, no. Really interesting. So why carat bars? I personally think the third bullet point down there, the world leader in small, affordable increments of gold, says it all. It's a gold company, and we are preserving our wealth with gold. The last bullet point there, exchange paper money for gold money. Do it as often as you can. Certainly there's no expectation and there's no limitation on exchanging your paper money for gold money. And why should you be buying gold? It's portable. It might be heavy, but it is portable. It's durable. If it was in a fire, if your grandpa left it to you, if you found it out in the paddock, it's durable. It's gold that was 5,000 years old is still gold today. There's not a lot else that you could say, well, I found this, and that coin that Derek showed us before, that 5,000-year-old coin, it's still gold. It hasn't rusted. It hasn't deteriorated. It hasn't burnt out. People who have gold in their house and the house burns down, if it's pure gold, the gold will be in the ashes. It will be there. It is durable. Divisible, you can chunk it off. I heard a story, some people had been prospecting and they would then bury the gold in the backyard, and as they needed or wanted to spend some money once they were retired, they would take a little bit out and go and sell it and then go and do what they want with the money. So fungible is a new word, or it's certainly a new word in my vocabulary, and it means freely exchangeable. I was driving into Macca's the other day and there was this big sign, cash converters, we buy gold. So it is easy to sell. If you have the gold and you need to convert it into cash for whatever reason quickly, there is gold bullion dealers, there's jewelers, there's cash converters. You mightn't get what you paid for it, but it's much easier to sell than a house quickly, or a car, or shares, or nearly any other item. It's freely exchangeable. How do you start? Register your free account. It is actually free and there are no expectations. We suggest you straight away upload your proof of ID, so that's your license. Hold your license next to your cheek and take a gorgeous selfie of you and your license. That's your proof of ID. And address, whatever, your full name on your license and your full address, that's what you should use when you sign up. So your full name, and rather than Billy or Jimmy, it's James and William. So whatever's on your license, whatever's going to be your bills, so your proof of address, just makes it easier long term. Purchase enough gold to pay for the pack you've chosen. So of those packs that I showed you before, they actually have names. There was a bronze pack, a silver pack, a gold pack, a VIP, a 10,000 pack. Some of them have names. Buy enough gold to pay for the pack. So that's actually cash gold. You set up Carrot Pay. Someone will help you. Ring me, ring Derek, ring the person who registered you, whatever, and we'll talk you through, and then purchase the pack with your cash gold. And then invite others, talk to people. There's questions. Do you believe in saving gold? Have you started to save in gold? If I could show you how to earn some free gold, would you like to learn more? There's your 3 easy questions. And everyone knows what gold is. My most common question I think that I get asked is, do you mean physical gold? You go, yeah. So how much cash gold do I buy for my pack? You've heard us talk about buying the cash gold first to buy your pack. So let's have a look. Well, how much cash gold? A key point here is this conversion here. 1 unival is 0.1 of a gram. So as you get through to the checkout and you choose Carrot Pay as an option on how to pay for your pack, it'll give you a unival amount. And if you times it by 10, then that's how many grams you need. That's the simple maths of it. It's all maths. Unival is a carat bars terminology, and it means 0.1 of a gram. So let's go through those same packs again. The euros on the left, the univals in the middle, and the gram amount there. So the 150 euro pack is called a bronze pack. Now it's interesting actually, because I helped a lady last night buy one of these bronze packs, and she needed 30.18 univals, which is in effect, if you multiply that by 10, that's 3.2 grams. It's only about a month ago, and that was 29.19. So the gold is actually going up. Really interesting point there. But anyway, just buy a little bit more gold than you need. What does 3.2 grams look like? So how do you buy 3.2 grams? You go to product purchase, cash gold, and obviously you need one of these 3 gram cash gold, and then you want 2 of the 0.1s. You add to cart and pay with it, pay for it with your credit card. So you'll see there the second one, the 0.1s, where it says quantity, you up it to 2. So you want 1 3 gram and 2.1 grams, and there's your 3.2 grams. Go through the checkout, pay it. Let's have a look. At the silver pack, you need 150.91 univals. If you times that by 10, there's your 15.2 grams. Okay, what does 15.2 grams look like? When you go to product purchase and buy cash gold, you want 5 lots of 3 grams. So where it says quantity, go 1 2 3. And you need 2 of the 0.1 grams, which is so quantity 1 2. Add to cart, away you go. Go through the checkout process. So how much cash gold for a 1,700 euro gold pack? 342.07. Now these numbers in the centre column are current today, because I did this calculation today, which is pretty much 34.5 grams. So what does that look like in cash gold? So that's 11 by your 3. So where it says quantity, you up that to 11. So there's 33, and then you need 15 of the 0.1s. Or you could get a 1 by 1 gram and a 5 by 0.1. I mean, you can actually choose the combination, as long as you have in total 34.5 grams. Go through the checkout process. Again, if you need help, ring one of us. The 3,000 VIP pack, you need 603.65 univals, right? Times that by 10, there's your gram amount, 64 grams. Just up it a little bit so you've got enough. It's really disheartening to get into if you've uploaded all your gold, so you bought your cash gold, you've uploaded it into your wallet, and you go back and you buy your pack, and you're 0.1 of a gram short. So just pop a little bit extra there. That's why instead of 603, I've put it up to 64. Just makes it nice and easy. 64 grams looks like this. 10 of the 6 gram cash gold. So you go obviously where quantity, go up to 10, and 1 of the 1 grams. So that is correct. So that's 60. Yep. Okay. 10 lots of 6 gram, 1 lot of 1 gram. Very cool. So again, get in touch with whoever registered you, who talked to you about it, who knows a little bit more. We're all here to help. We love the gold. We love the gold in the ecosystem. Buy your gold, your cash gold first, and then use it to pay for your package. So somebody asked me the other day about, this is a little video. So this is what the cash gold actually looks like. This is for you, Debbie, if you're on.
I'm going to introduce you to a new paradigm, a new way of paying. So here I have my wallet, and I'm going to get some cash gold out of my wallet, and there it is, it's cash gold. You can see there, cash gold, 0.1 gram. It's by Carrot Pay. It's a new way of paying. It's a whole new ecosystem. And that is a 0.1 gram of gold. So I'm just going to turn it on its side. You can see it's really, really fine. And I'll show you the other side. There it is. Carrot bars. It's part of that ecosystem. Buy gold, spend with gold. So it's 0.1 gram gold leaf. Really fine, thin piece of gold. I'll actually put my fingers on either side of it. So it's just really narrow. And I'll show you a gram of gold. Again, it's carat bars. This one's quite a bit thicker. It's obviously 10 times the thickness of the other one. Let's just get that into focus. Yes, and I'll turn it over and show you carat bars. We've got markers in there, so let's see if I can do this with 2 hands. Okay, I brought it inside, 0.1 gram carat bars cash gold, and I'm going to turn this special light on. Those little markers just there light up. So there are digital markers, can be found and checked for accuracy and for validity. So there they are, right there. So that.
Okay, well, you get the idea, ladies and gentlemen. The internet is not our friend tonight. Doesn't seem to matter where we go. Anywhere that we show up and create a webinar, it chooses to not cooperate with the internet. Now, someone's using a tablet and we can't get rid of those lines. If you're on a tablet, you need to switch to an eraser and get rid of those lines for us, please. Okay, KBC's going through the roof. It has been adding lots of value. So our swap rate is going downhill, but I think we'll make it up going down the road. So we're going to skip past this little thing about the banks. There has been a programming error. So if you calculated how many coins you should have at the end of the Madrid incentive and you looked at the numbers and thought they weren't accurate, well, you were right. They will be attempting to fix that this week before the hard fork. Let's have a look at what happens, but I've got every confidence they'll get it sorted. So here's our date saver. The 14th of December in Brisbane. Please send us an email. Go to the Top Now Plus Brisbane @gmail.com if you are attending, just so we have an idea of who is going to be around. The 19th of December is in Echuca, Victoria, and the 21st of December in Melbourne. Please send us an email. Go to the Top Now Plus Melbourne @gmail.com if you are attending down there. So we'd really like to fill this place up with Gold Rocks members. So let's get together and make some things happen. Brent, are you on the call?
You there?
Yep.
Sorry, I've been out doing a presentation and I'm on my phone, but can you hear me all right?
Yep, sounds good.
That's great. Yeah, mate, I'm here.
So do you want to talk about the 14th and the 21st?
Yeah, well, just the 14th, I suppose, for the minute. I won't be in Melbourne. Mind you, we are going down later in the month, so I'd like to catch up to any of the Melbourne members. That would be awesome. But the 14th in Brisbane is going to be pretty special. Sean Maloney's is the only the event that he's going to be attending. If anyone knows who Sean is, he's in the team 113. He's not particularly a part directly of our team, but he's very informative and very helpful. And he was one of the first guys that I got on a webinar here in Australia, and we had a chat afterwards as well. So, you know, very much worth meeting these people in person. The part that I'm excited about, though, apart from all these leaders that are going to be there and the information we're going to get, some things that we're coming to the end of which is the 10th, the qualification periods. And we're not going to mention anything tonight exactly who, but there are quite a few people in the Gold Rocks team that have achieved and are about to achieve. And I just confirmed mine tonight. I'm not going to say what that's going to be. We're going to let you wait till the weekend. But some significant levels and some of the highest in the company. And it's all because of you guys you know, in this team. Brilliant what Derek and Carolyn do here every Monday. You know, we talk all the time, and it is a team effort. We can't achieve these levels without everybody else's you know, commitment. And so it's fantastic. It's going to be really exciting. You're going to love what this team is doing. And what the leaders and some of the key people, and you probably know who they are because we saw all the awards last week from the Madrid incentive. But, you know, come along. We're having a Christmas party. Love to see everyone afterwards. We've got some people coming up from South Australia. My sponsor, he's coming up with his partner, and it's going to be a fantastic. And just to celebrate, you know, what hasn't been really 6 months, Derek, has it, since we kicked this off. And, you know, there's been some issues, and particularly lately with credit card payments and all these things, barriers in the way, but we haven't made any excuses. You know, you guys have been amazing, and we're going to all be rewarded. So we'll talk about that on Saturday. And I think we'll probably have our final webinar next Monday. I think, Derek, I think that's your plan. And we will go through some of these some of the levels and achievements. And I can tell you now, there's some people on this call that have reached the highest levels in the company in Australia. So that's the type of things that have happened. Mate, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm sorry I couldn't get on earlier, but I was out just making sure that I did my bit. And I'd like to personally meet everybody that's in our team in the South East Queensland area, and to come along, and they're more than welcome to come to Amanda and ours afterwards, and just celebrate the year and look forward to what we're going to be doing next year. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. Anyone that's getting in now, it's the perfect time, right place at right time, and you know, come along and celebrate and have a quiet red or whatever it is that you want. So, mate, no, I'm not going to mention any particular names now. I think a few of us know who they might be, but really excited, really just blessed that you guys are all what you've done with the leaders in this team, and we all keep ourselves, you know, motivated, which is great, because just having a few coins, anyone that's just bought a bit of gold or bought a few coins are a winner. You cannot lose in carrot bars. It's impossible. The only way you can lose in carrot bars is not to do it. Okay, so, mate, I'll hand it back to you, but really, really fired up, humbled by what's happened in this qualification period, and I'm really excited for those that have achieved whatever level it might be. Thanks, mate.
Okay, thanks, Brent. So on that note, email go to the top now plus party@gmail.com if you're coming to the Christmas party after the function on Saturday. So there is a Christmas party on. Brent and Amanda are putting it on. Bring a fold-up chair if you have one. Bring a $10 Secret Santa gift if you want to have some fun. And bring some drinks. Bring an esky, bring 2 or 3 fridges. Dan McCloskey will be there, so you'll probably need 20 or 30 litres of rum. Just make sure that you come along.
Derek.
Yes.
We are supplying dinner, okay? So just bring some drinks, and yeah, Dan will have the rum.
Yeah, Dan will bring the rum. Okay, everybody. So it'll be a really good fun night. Dan McCloskey's bringing the noise, the music, and the run. So make sure that you get along. Send us an email to let us know and bring a fold-up chair if you have one. So this is our next event, our next major event. It will be up the Sunshine Coast, June 19, 2021 of next year at the Mantra Mooloolaba. There will be a registration form next week for you to use to register at the event, and they will be giving us specific discounts for this event. They did offer to give us a discount code, but that still doesn't get you the cheapest rate because the prices fluctuate depending on the time. So we will get that out to you as soon as we have it to hand. Next thing is the deal of the month.
This is the WIM package. There's a laptop. The first one there, laptop package, 2,600 euros. You don't get any gold. You don't get a phone in that package. You get 50 units, a VIP status instantly. You get a whole lot of KCB. So if you take the 2,600 euros, divide it by 0.14, because the KCB is 14 cents, that's how many KCB you'll get. And then you get another 100%. And the seller gets a nice bonus as well. So the WIM package, if you follow the second line, 5,200 euros, no gold. You do get a phone, you do get the laptop and 100 units, VIP status instantly, and again the KCB. So you get, in effect, 10,400 euros worth of KCB for 5,200. Really good deal there for the buyer and the seller. So thank you for joining us. Are there any questions? Either come off mute or type them into the chat box, please.
Doesn't seem to be too many people typing, or they're slow typists like me.
No, yeah, Cheryl, I'll let you find out.
Sorry, Derek, I typed something, but it might have gone. Where's the party in Brisbane?
We'll send you an email with a little map,
Okay.
and it'll be at Paddington, 107.
Amanda's already sent the address there in the chats if you have a look.
Oh,
Yeah.
has she? Okay.
Yeah.
But we will be email that's why we want everyone to send us an email. We'll reply with a little map, show you where to park, all that sort of stuff.
Thank you then.
Thanks, Lyndall.
Looking forward to seeing you, Lyndall.
And you too.
Okay, everybody. Any more questions? We've had a big night tonight. We've gone a bit longer than normal. So we will see those of you that are in Brisbane or can be in Brisbane on Saturday at the function and at the party Saturday evening. Don't forget a $10 Secret Santa present. It'll be a whole lot of fun, and you get bonus points if they're silly. And no, you can't wrap up Dan McCloskey because that's just too silly. Now, okay, thanks everybody for joining us. This has been a great night. We hope that you are learning stuff as we go along. We're not sure if we'll do a Monday night. We'll talk about that on Saturday, depending on the information that comes out of the Madrid event. We may do a Monday night as a brief intro and then a follow-up on Wednesday or Thursday. So thanks everybody for joining us. We'll keep you in touch with the email system, and we look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world.